The Canadian astronaut, who has inspired hundreds of thousands of Twitter followers by documenting his time in orbit, has now returned to Earth. Commander Chris Hadfield and his two crewmates touched down on the steppes of Kazakhstan after spending the last 5 months on board the International Space Station. Our correspondent Greg Milam has the details.
We are ready.
You might almost say he's the man who fell to Earth, the Soyuz capsule bringing back one of this planet's more unlikely music sensations.
The ground in sight. You can see the parachute coming down and the plume coming up from the soft landing engine. The three former Expedition 35 crew members returning to Earth.
Emerging from that return craft, this is Commander Chris Hadfield, the man who just perhaps has made space cool to a whole new audience.
Yes, yeah. Boy, that was quite a ride home.
Earlier, 200 miles above the Earth, Commander Hadfield had handed over after 5 months in charge of the International Space Station.
From this young Canadian kid's dreams to be realized to command a spaceship on behalf of everybody at the Canadian Space Agency and the International Space Station program that trusted us to do our job right. Para.
Those achievements including, of course, what NASA says is the first music video ever made in space.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade.
The music and the tweets from space, including musings on weightless life and some breathtaking pictures. This one, captioned "A New Dawn," have perhaps generated more attention than the space station has ever had. As they were loading into the Soyuz capsule, bringing them home, there was time for one last twit pic of the somewhat cozy conditions inside. And then they were on their way. The down-to-earth reality is some lengthy medical checks and debriefing at mission control before the reunions, and no doubt some offers to perform down here, and getting used to being labelled the first rock star of space. Greg Milam, Sky News, Los Angeles.